Federico Gonzalez from Uruguay taking on Chellamootoo from France. Chellamootoo is coached by Alonso Rosindo, and I don't have the name of the Uruguayan coach, but as we get started, Chellamootoo has been around, has been on their national team, and has been at the World Championships, has won international medals. On the other side, I'm not super familiar with Federico Gonzalez, but I did watch his semifinal fight, taking on a solid USA player in Aiden Rivas, and won it in the last 20 seconds, so really could have gone either way. But one of the shorter fighters in Gonzalez out of Uruguay, but he's been able to score and really fight his style. 1 point on the punch already for Chellamootoo. A nice punch there by Federico. Good snapping cut, scores that snapping cut, found the range, used his length and hit the shorter Gonzalez right to the midsection there to take the 3-0 lead. So nice stabbing cut. There's an inside roundhouse kick, doesn't get the points, does get the touch, but what does Federico Gonzalez do? He follows up with his right hand punch and scores one of his own. So now it is 3-1. So 1 point, 1 punch for each player. And there's a nice body shot. That's what he's done all day. You've got to watch a little bit of this newcomer Gonzalez compete throughout the day, and he's done a good job of finding his inside roundhouse kick on these taller players. He's one of the shortest players in the division. Hasn't bothered him a bit. He's been able to find his inside roundhouse kick and find that right hand punch, as you see right there. Uruguayan coach, I've seen him for a while here, so he's been around for a long time coaching in Uruguay. Good defensive roundhouse kick, left leg by Chellamootoo. Federico doing a nice job of trying to smother those inside kicks once he gets there. Both players content to let the referee break them. So 3-3 here. 20 seconds left in the first round of this men's under 68 kilogram final between Chellamootoo of France, Gonzalez of Uruguay. Winner takes home the title and the gold medal here at this 2020 US Open Taekwondo Championships here in Orlando, Florida. Good punch by Gonzalez, and he'll take his first lead of the match, and he'll give it right back as he takes a deduction back to tied. So he had a lead for about 3 seconds, and he gives it good roundhouse kicks there. And that's going to end it 4-4. So we start 0-0, we end 4-4, so still tied after 1 round of action here in the men's under 68 kilogram division between Gonzalez from Uruguay, Chellamootoo from France. 2 more matches for you follow. We have 2 more finals following this one, so don't you go anywhere. We've got 2 USA players coming up in the finals in these next 2 matches, so that's exciting if you're from Team USA. Also another French finalist, as well as a finalist from Spain, so super solid action going to come up from these athletes. Not long. Second round action coming shortly in the men's under 68 kilogram final between Federico Gonzalez of Uruguay and Chellamootoo of France. Round 2, here it is. Does a great job. Been really impressed with Federico's ability to close space. Good inside action here by both players, but the interior defense of Chellamootoo was the difference in this. He covered out all of the double kicking, all of the inside roundhouse kicking, the multiple follows. And we're going to have a challenge. The challenge by the Uruguayan coach to see exactly what happened there. He feels like the head kick came after the Calio, and he could be right. It was kind of hard to tell. Action was really moving quickly there, so solid challenge here. I think it's one that's what if you would call it a solid risk, it's definitely a good risk because that's a massive point swing there at 4 points. So referees are going to look at it to determine if the challenge is accepted. Yeah, so the challenge was accepted, so they're going to waive off the 3 points, and they're going to waive off the deduction and give a deduction as well. Now the coach for France is very confused and doesn't understand how this can happen. So he's got a challenge of his own on tap. He's going to see what happens. And we're back to action here. So it's gonna sit at 8-5 now. So the points definitely came off. Nice try. Oh, good sliding cut kick, just caught the Uruguayan fighter a little bit off balance and definitely caught him sleeping there, but he did follow with a punch, so at 10-6, not a ton has changed. 4-point lead for Chellamootoo from France. Nice sliding stab cut there by Chellamootoo, just doing a good job. But here comes Gonzalez again, just creeping his way back into this match with a punch here, a punch there, an inside roundhouse kick there, a follow roundhouse kick there. So just doing a good job of weathering the storm and keeping himself in this match. Only down 3 points. Good try on the turn, but Chellamootoo's interior defense too good there. Cover's just too solid. Sliding offensive punch there, so aggressive natured punch. Doesn't earn any points though for the Uruguayan fighter Gonzalez. 22 seconds, now 20 seconds left. Oh, and there's the back kick that does score. So the back leg roundhouse kick scores. I beg your pardon, doesn't score, but well, here comes the back kick. He's been throwing the back kick, he found it. And again, he has his first extended 1-point lead. Like, he did have a lead early, gave that lead back to a tie pretty quickly, and hits that back kick. And there's the back kick again rolled out nicely by Chellamootoo of France. But Gonzalez is fighting his style, and he's done it all day long. He's doing it here, keeping himself in the match, using every inch of this octagon, closing space when he needs to, looking for the inside roundhouse kick, and of course, the defensive back kick scores. He's thrown about 5. He finally hits one, and it does just the damage he needs to do to take a 1-point lead going into this third and final round. This will be the winner here of this will be the gold medalist, or the champion of the 2020 U.S. Open. Great international ranking points at G2 tournament, and of course, be the champion here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Arena in Orlando, Florida, of our championship. Good, round 3. Gonzalez holding on to 1 point lead over Chellamootoo of France. Styles make fights, and that's exactly what this has been. This has been a stylistic matchup that's worked well to this point. From Federico, front leg roundhouse kick scores there, tries to follow with the back leg. He's going to hold on to this lead. He's got a 2-point lead now, so extending it out 1 point. 15 seconds left into the third round to take it 11-13. There's a good punch. Great job of Chellamootoo sliding back and not letting him get full force punching power onto his chest protector. So raises his leg casually too low, and those deductions are costly late in this third round. Cannot take those costly casual deductions. There's that defensive back. It got it tight, didn't quite get it, but what happened, Chellamootoo did get his axe kick. So he brought it up, he got himself turned around, if you will, on that spin kick, got a little hung up, got a little bit off balance and scored, but comes back and scores his punch. So the difference in this match so far right now to me is that casual deduction midway through this third round. And that's how Chellamootoo is holding on to this 1 point lead for the French fighter in red. Looking for the punch, clearly, is Gonzalez out of Uruguay. Good motion excellent motion by Chellamootoo to keep Federico Gonzalez off balance. But Gonzalez does a good job of faking like he's going to play defense and lunging forward with a kind of a sneak offensive attack. Doesn't score, but put Chellamootoo in a little bit of a bind there as he got himself kind of overextended and then had to play a little saving. Great defense. There's a defensive back kick. Gets the back kick right in the quad, to the backside of that leg, almost the glute muscle, if you will. So that's a good punch. That's a smart play by Chellamootoo as he slides back, closes the distance with the punch just to keep that back kick from extending out. So now this is a big lead. 4 points is a big lead in this match. No one's got above 3 or 4 points here in this, and sure enough, he's feeling the effects of this back kick. This back kick hit him right in that high quad, low like glute area, and he's struggling a little bit with that. So Chellamootoo, he'll find it. The adrenaline's going to keep him moving. 15 seconds left, third round. He's got a 4 point lead. The fighter for that's a nice timed offensive back kick. Tried to trap underneath the front leg. You know, it's the move. There's a nice try to the head kick. So doing the right things. He's going to have to score quickly here. If he doesn't get one of these inside roundhouse kicks, the French fighter is going to have himself a win, as he'll be able to kind of fend him off these last 30 seconds. There's the spin. Here comes his face kick. The right idea. I like the idea by Uruguayan fighter Federico Gonzalez, but just under a second left. He's going to back up. That's it. Dylan Chellamootoo, your champion in the men's under 68 kilogram category. Congratulations, Federico Gonzalez, on his silver medal from Uruguay, but it is